Hey guys, since it is Memorial Day weekend, I'm going to do a really quick live video. Memorial Day weekend in the United States, and hang out with a lot of family, so I'm going to do a really quick live video about the next chapters of We Hunt the Flame that we have been reading. And if you don't want spoilers, and you haven't caught up through chapters 21 through 60, I would suggest waiting to watch this, because I'm going to talk about those chapters. So if you haven't read chapters 21 through 60, I would suggest waiting to watch this. It will be in the group until the end of the month for when we're all done reading it. So you guys can watch it then if you would prefer to do it then. But I'm going to jump right into it. So these chapters of We Hunt the Flame really picked up the book for me. The first 20 chapters seemed very slow to me. It was a lot of world building, which is fine, but I was really hoping for more magical aspects and more fight scenes. But chapters 21 through 60 for me really picked it up. They're on Shar now. They're looking for the Jarwada? I'm really bad at pronouncing things in books. Unfortunately, if you're watching this, I hope that you know this, but Dean has died. He died rather suddenly, and I'm not sure. I know that there was a lot of foreshadowing. If you look back at the beginning chapters, there was a lot of foreshadowing about that. But for me, it didn't seem like it was well developed, that scene of, it's like he died in one page, and then she has the ring, and that's that. So I was hoping for a little bit more from that, so I was disappointed with the way he died. And I thought that he was going to be a much larger part of the book, but unfortunately, he is dead now. So now her and Nasir are kindling something very small. They both have weird feelings for each other. And I don't know. I really wanted them to be together. I don't know if you watched my last live video, but that was my prediction, was that they would get together, and that was what I really wanted, because I love it when the villain and the protagonist get together, and I know that's cliche, but I love it. That's my favorite part of fantasy books. Just like when, if you've read A Court of Thorns and Roses, when Feyre and Rhysand get together in book 2/3, I don't know. It's just fantastic. I love that part of it, and to see this villain, this murderer, have such good character development in the way that you start to feel something for that character, and you want to root for that character, but then you want to also stop yourself because he's a murderer, he's not a good person, and you're having the exact same feelings that Zafara is, and I love that the author is able to do that, to make you feel like, I want to love this character, and you know you're not supposed to. So that is the best part for me so far, is that you're really understanding who the characters are now. There's a lot of character development in this book, and I really appreciate that, because some books just don't have it. Like, I love the City of Bones series, but the character development in that book is like, she was sad, he was angry, Jace is angry all the time and angsty, Clary is crying all the time. So in this book, you really get a feeling for the personalities of the character, and I really appreciated that. So that's my feelings for chapters 21 through 60, is that there's a lot of action that I'm loving. There is a lot of like small kindling romance that I'm loving, and I think Nasir is a better person than he thinks he is. And I think he decided to kill those people, but I think a lot of it was his father doing a lot of behind the scenes string pulling. So he always just wanted the approval of his father, and unfortunately it took killing people to get that, and he barely even had it then. So I think it was just life circumstances. So the next live video will be the Sunday, I think June 1st or 2nd, and we will talk about the ending of the book. I hope everyone will be done with it by then, because then we can have one huge discussion. I'm going to post a few quotes today, a few polls today, and and the next giveaway is what I will be posting. And the next giveaway is a bookmark. So I am very excited, and I hope that you guys are having a good time reading this book. I hope that you participate in the read along and that you leave your comments below here. The last live video is when we will go over the book discussion questions, because all of those book discussion questions center around really knowing the whole story and really analyzing what you thought about it. So look forward to June 2nd. I believe it'll be at between 5 and 7 p.m. of the next live video, and we will discuss the final chapters of the book and all of the book discussion questions that came with your package. We will also be discussing those, so I would really, really love it if everyone would participate in that one, because you have all those book discussion questions, and I hope as you've been reading, you've really been thinking about those questions, and it makes you further analyze the book in a way that you had not been doing so before while reading, and I hope that is how that influenced you. And so if you would like to be included in the drawing for the bookmark today, which the bookmark is Never Judge a Book by Its Movie, and it has a nice bead on the bottom here. So that is the giveaway for today. If you would like to enter in that giveaway, comment below what you think of chapters 21 through 60. Some questions that I have is, how are you feeling about Nasir? Because there's a bunch of mixed feelings there. How are you feeling about the potential relationship between Safarah and Nasir? And how did you feel about Dean's death? Was it too sudden for you, or were you fine with it? So those are the 3 questions you need to answer if you would like to be entered into the giveaway for this fantastic Never Judge a Book by Its Movie bookmark. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little live video because of Memorial Day weekend, and I hope you guys have a great weekend with your family and friends, and I hope that everyone will finish reading this book by June 2nd, 1st or 2nd, because that's when the next live video will be, and that you have your book club question cards ready for action.